And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the San Diego Padres. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Joe Musgrove, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times, it's...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's off the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. The throw to first. One out in the top of the first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Hard hit to third. And Witt is out. Vinnie Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Rip towards third. And the inning is over. Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Iglesias. And there's a foul ball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. His 11th of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Now it's Manny Machado, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Luis Arraez stands in. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10.
There's one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Campusano leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Way inside. Gets away. In there safely.
In there.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Tatis waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Line drive. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. Tatis around second. The relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Randall Grichuk. A little bit low.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game. They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove, and he'll be safe at first. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Mike
called strike right there.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Adam Frazier. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
That's down and in. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS game 4. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Dairon Blanco now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground, right side. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. And next up for the Royals, Luca Tresh. Base hit and a run in to score.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And a foul ball. That one to first. O'Hearn steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. So digging in now for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. Bubic back to work. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Isbel brings it in, and there's 1 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first. That's it out. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
2 outs, bases empty. And it's 1-1. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Padres down. Back here in San Diego, top half of the third inning, and now it's Kyle Isbel. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
One ball, two strikes.
And it stays fair. Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Isbel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now.
Counts full.
Swing at a ground ball. And that's just foul. And ball 4 to a board.
Take your base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Pasquantino in the box now. Takes strike one. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Grichuk at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just missed.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
2 outs. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened.
Witt over to Frazier, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here comes Manny Machado. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. Fought off foul. To the right side, Iglesias. Tosses to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Frazier batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts with the throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one pulled foul. And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 outs, bases empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one way inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and chases a low one there. Tresh gathers, throws to first, got him. Inning over. Musgrove back to work. To third, handled by Machado. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Maikel Garcia. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Garcia in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
On the ground. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. On to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle
Isbel stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ramon Laureano. On the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball there.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Swing and a miss. Bullpen action for the Royals. John Schreiber preparing to come on if needed. Clark also getting ready. Merrill checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Man at second. And that one gets past the catcher. Not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Outside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now.
Ball.
That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Number 46.
He's already homered here in this one.
Schreiber.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Base is empty, 1 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 8-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. Luis Arraez, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Isbel grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Puts it away for the out. Pasquantino batting with 1 down takes a strike. Check swing called strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Gritchick in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
1 at second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first offering is not close. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Taylor Clark getting loose out there. Lorenzen also throwing. That one out to right. Yastrzemski gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Laureano comes up to hit a 2-run double, and he is flied to center field. This to third. Zips it across, and Laureano is retired. 2 down, bases empty. And now Jackson Merrill, 0 for 2 in this one. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Blanco brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Strike 3, and Java Joe gets his 2nd punch out of the game.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Blanco in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now? Iglesias fires over to first. Royals set for the last half of the 7th. And down the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Taylor Clark.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jose Iglesias. Frazier fires over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Xander Bogaerts.
Out towards left center. Isbel sizes this one up and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So a man aboard. Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Luis Arraez, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball. 1-1.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Machado around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 10-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the batter, now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Gavin Sheets. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. That one ripped. Going back. Way back there and gone. Gavin Sheets goes deep. His 4th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-1. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. I love the approach as a pitch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on.
2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Freddie Fermin, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 54.
Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
And it's fouled away. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle. That's a hit. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbel. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Bogaerts over to second, double play. What a... Back here in San Diego, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. And a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Estevez, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's outside.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And that's
No, that's
off
inside.
the inside edge. 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You
1-2
got to remember
is
to
the
take the
count.
donut off the bat, partner.
That's off the
That's
inside
inside. That's a
corner.
ball.
And it's 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hit in the air, center field. Isbel. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park, here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. on the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time, and Witt is out. Pasquantino stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Grichuk in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres slug their way to a win in this one.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Kansas City Royals and the San Diego Padres. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And pitching here today, Nick Pivetta.
Leading off the
He's had his
afternoon
ups
for
and downs in
Kansas
his
City,
career
the
as his
baseman,
ERA is
Maikel
just over 4. But
Garcia.
this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Maikel Garcia, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Now 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. Now here is Kyle Isbel. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Fly ball down the line. Tatis after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1. What a double play that was. We go to the bottom of the first. Now here is Jose Iglesias. Swinging a foul straight back. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Yastrzemski hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. Line drive. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Machado. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
High fly ball out towards left center. Isbel on the move. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinnie Pasquantino. Right through there for a strike. Pasquantino in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. This to 3rd. On to O'Hearn. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That one at the knees for a strike. And that one fouled off.
One and two.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Luis Campusano. And there's a foul ball. And it's even up.
1 strike.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That
2-2.
one not close. And the count's even at 2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Perez on to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Drilled in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air center field. Isbel settles under this one. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. Here's Adam Frazier. And that skips in the dirt. Top of the third, no score. Just missed.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tatis going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. And that, as we go to the last of the third. Here's the veteran first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Back to the top of the lineup. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jose Iglesias. Late swing, fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here. First and second, no outs. It's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And fouled off. O'Hearn, the lead runner at second. Iglesias at first with no outs. And that one fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Isbel sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Now Machado up here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And Manny gets a piece.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. To the left side, but it is well foul. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Luis Arraez stands in.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. Out number 3. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And now, Maikel Garcia. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Isbel. Hit on the ground to the right side. O'Hearn takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Witt takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is downstairs.
3-1.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Laureano squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Foul ball still 0-2. And there's a ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The left fielder, number 5, Ramon.
Here's Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And a foul ball. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Action in the pen down there. John Schreiber getting ready to go. Clark warming up as well. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Yastrzemski puts it away, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Pasquantino.
Pivetta back to work. Ground ball right side. Iglesias. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvi steps into the box now. And first offering is fouled off. Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 255 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Randall Grichuk now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Laureano makes the catch, and that is swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Headed towards the corner. Yastrzemski pulls it down, and there's 2 down. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. Into center. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Now batting,
There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Manny Machado.
That one fouled off.
2 quick outs, needed to get that 3rd one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Perez makes the play, and that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So up now for Kansas City, Mike Yastrzemski splits the plate, strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And first offering is fouled off. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. It was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Runner at second here, one gone. And that's in there at the knees. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging. So
now pitching for the
back
Royals,
here at Petco Park. And here is
Number 46,
Luis Arraez.
John Schreiber.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Yastrzemski hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So now a pinch hitter for the
Number
catcher,
30,
Gavin Sheets. Looking to start something with one gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Sheets launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-2.
That one almost got him.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
This one smoked out to left. Blanco makes the grab, 2 down. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Glove side, but it gets through. Laureano comes up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the inside edge. And another ball. Bullpen action for the Royals. Hunter Harvey up and throwing. Clark getting cranked up as well. That's off the mark. Ball 3. There's the swing and a miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right side. And that is that. Padres. So coming into the game now on defense, Freddie Fermin. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 54.
Ground ball to the right side. O'Hearn takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next offering is down low, and 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Fought off foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And here is Salvador Perez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Witt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third.
Pitching for the Royals.
And we're back, bottom of the 7th,
Number
and now the
36,
center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Bailey Falter.
Hit in the air, left field. Blanco makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He is singled, and he is flied to left. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And in there with a double off the wall.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Down the line, Yastrzemski flying after this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Here comes a pitch. Swung on, belted. Isbel on the move. Lays out and makes the play. Runner tags and goes to third.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball
Now
gets by
batting,
him,
the
the run
shortstop,
scores easily
Xander
from second, and the hitter maybe
Bogaerts.
ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, center field. Brings it in, and that is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him. Man at first with 1 gone. Adam Frazier now at the plate. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. And the count 1-2. Goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in San Diego, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Falter back to work. That one pushed foul. Falter, a tall lefty, 205 pounds, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Upstairs, gonna count 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fouled off left side.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Up the middle, pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two down, base is empty. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nabs it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbel. Just missed.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Strike two. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nick Pivetta done for the afternoon. Really solid performance out of him. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. He's 2 outs away. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out. So here's the Royals DH, Randall Grichuk. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From Petco Park in downtown San Diego. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Kansas City Royals and the San Diego Padres. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And our starting pitcher here today, Michael King. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
And that gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Go to second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. But a quick tag before he reaches the base.
And he takes it himself for the out. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Ripped to right. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they don't get an out on the play. So 2 down. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Vinnie Pasquantino. Could be extra bases. Witt around second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Ground ball up the middle. Bogaerts to first, and they get Perez for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. KC gets one on the double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Foul ball there. Waka with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Tatis waits. And now it's even up.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Luis Arraez stands in. Knocked in all 3 of their runs yesterday. Just a slow ground ball this time. Witt for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's Manny Machado. Waka, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning. And we're back. Top of the second, and to the plate for Kansas City, Randall Grichuk. And a foul ball. Grichuk, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Grichuk on at first, nobody out. Double play ball to second. On to Bogaerts. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Adam Frazier. First offering. Runner goes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Bogaerts tossed to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Royals 1 and the Padres nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ryan O'Hearn. Waka back to work. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And ball 1. Tying run is at first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now fly ball to right center. Isbel sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's Ramon Laureano. Right now 6th in the National League in home runs. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Man at first, one away.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play, and the inning is over. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon, and we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Now the third baseman, Maikel Garcia. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Machado throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Kyle Isbel.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Up the middle, Bogaerts handles the chance. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Petco Park. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one misses. 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Lifted in the air out to left. Blanco hauls it in for the out. One down. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. This one high in the air to left center. Blanco sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. Here's Bogaerts now. Having a good series so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. Lined, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around second is Bogaerts. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Luis Arraez. And the inning is over. So they strand. There's a strike. Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Man at second. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count is 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's out. That's out to center field. Cronenworth. And that'll do it. Royals back here in San Diego. Here's Manny Machado now. That's inside, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the...
And it gets by him. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch swinging.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ground ball left side. And a couple of quick outs. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The next offering misses. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up and in, full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfect.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A 2-run homer. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So 2 down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 across on this San Diego homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. King back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Great lead off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Whips it across, and the first 2 set down on the top of the 5th. In the air, left field, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Taylor Clark.
In there at the knees for a strike. And strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
So K marks the at-bat for X.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bailey Falter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Schreiber getting loose as well. Inside. And the count even 1-1. 1 out, base is empty.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
That's down and in. Stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two
hitter,
batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Foul ball. Arraez, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 2-1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. The 1-0 right through there for a strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Hammered on the line, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The tag. See.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike one. With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. Smash to the left side. Bogaerts with the throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that.
He's trying for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Tap foul at the plate. 0-1. Hard hit, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Isbel at second. Witt over at first with one away. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
To short, could be two on a CRONE work, and that's two. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. Machado is out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. First pitch, not close. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey appears to be getting loose. Estevez also throwing. That's the third. Slings it across. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson
Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And the inning is over. Back here at Petco Park, top of inning number 7. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Out to short, Bogaerts. Fires across the diamond, and they get Perez for the out. Randall Grichuk will hit next. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
On to O'Hearn. And 2 away to start the 7th. Ripped on a line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Harvey. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Swinging a foul straight back. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 gone here.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Cronenworth, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he grounds 1 to the right side, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now it's going to be ready for me. Swings through that one for strike 1. Uh-oh, that got him.
That ball hit him.
And the potential winning run is aboard. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In the dirt. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no run. Back here in San Diego, we go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now pitching for the Padres.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Robert.
Fouled off. He was late. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now 1 away. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's the third baseman, Maikel Garcia. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump out front. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives gets going over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball will get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one. Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning.
Well struck, right field. That one is gone. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. He goes down looking. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Carlos Estevez.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Lucas Erce, the closer, is getting loose. Got the bat going too soon and strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air out to center. Nice grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Now the DH for the Padres. Luis Arraez. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Estevez, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Right side. Sends it to first. And there's 2 away. Here comes Manny Machado.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting,
Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. No run. All set.
Now
base hit center field.
Number 38.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Sears.
Salvador Perez digs in now. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Pasquantino stands at first with one out. This one in the air. O'Hearn snags it, two down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And next up for the Royals, Adam Frazier. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. No runs.
Now pitching for Kansas
And
City.
welcome back to the ballpark.
Number
Here's the
60.
center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Arraez.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, they just threw
One
that
ball,
fastball
2
by and
strikes.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. That misses.
Ball 2.
2-2.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count's full.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Laureano getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This one in the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And that one fouled off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. Ersig is just 1 strike away.
1 ball.
That one
2
misses.
strikes.
And the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. Jake Cronenworth will touch them all. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-3.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it's off the wall but foul. And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.